Hello, mate. Hello, buddy. Can you hear me?
I can. Hey, I'm muted. Hey, yeah, how's it going? Yeah, we're on live. So, hey everybody, welcome to another video of doing Marvels and stuff. So what have we got? Red 1. So it looks like we're going to be Kollar's 1 priority. Yeah, okay, so we've got Hammers and Mutant Madman. Okay. So, I've listened to Kollar's Danger Room episode about Apocalypse, and he says that Mutant Madman is their best secure. So, he's probably very happy about this draw, and Hammers as well is fairly one of the faster crises I expect you to see. Oh, stream review, yeah, we'll put that on. Thanks, Simon.
Yeah, lovely. The last game we spectated was the final of the last Eurovision One contest was one Mutant Madman as well for Kollar.
It was Infinity Formula, wasn't it? Yeah, I know it was a B shape, but I think it was.
Oh, was it Infinity Formula?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe you're right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. No, you are right. Yeah, very cool.
Exciting.
I wonder why he thinks that. I guess. I mean, I love Toad on any pay to flip, and Toad seems like an integral part of any Apocalypse plan. Apocalypse himself is really mobile and for physical.
Yeah.
I guess it's he can properly dominate a side carry with his everything that he does.
Yeah, in the podcast he was talking about how good it is to rotate with the celestial technology. And
yeah, we saw that last game, didn't we?
Yeah, and obviously with Beast and Iceman, people like that, you've got amazing models on Madman in general.
Yeah. Beast is affiliated, isn't he? That's it for me. If I've got Beast in my 10, that's enough in itself to put Madman in.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, Madman's one of my favourite crisis just in general. I think it's one of the best designed crisis.
Yeah, I think it's great. Pay to flips are great. Everybody should play them all the time. They're the coolest and the best. And B shapes are amazing. Right.
B shapes are good, aren't they? I think there's a bit in it for everybody. You see some patrician teams taking B shapes like Infinity Formula, and you see a lot of crisis teams taking that as well, and also taking Madman. There's a bit in it for everybody. It's not.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Lovely. I think even Guardians we've seen take Infinity Formula on various times, so it's kind of fairly.
Balanced. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yep. I wonder what we're going to see come out here. Do you think it's?
I imagine we won't see Thanos on Madman. I think that's one of his worst crises.
Yeah. So you think at 18, does Liam have a 6 wide option?
I've got the lists here.
No, it'll come out in 30 seconds anyway.
He's got 2 threats, so there's a potential there.
Yeah, is that Bob and Nebula?
It is, yeah. So not the best ones for this particular crisis, but technically they exist.
No. Well, I think you can carry one, I think, and be 6 wide, because one of the advantages of going 6 wide versus Apocalypse here at 18 threat is to get the last activation.
Mm-hmm.
So even if Nebula is unable to interact with the crisis herself, just her existing and activating is getting you the last activation to try and undo some of Apocalypse's nonsense.
Yeah, for sure. Nebula's a great first activation on a pay to flip. Just get rid of her, get her out of the way. Because you don't want to be flipping with your first activation anyway, because it just gets undone straight away.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm a terrible attrition player, so I'm immediately talking about Go to 6-5. So but that's what I would be doing.
I think that Liam's going to have a strong 5-wide here. I think that might be for the best because Liam, so Kollar can't go 6-wide with Apocalypse. So going 5 without Prayer is still fine.
Yeah. Okay. So what would 5 18 with?
We'll soon to find out how they are.
Yeah. There we go. I'm calling Dracula and 3/3s. So.
Oh, nice. We've got all the cool models. We've got Beast and Magic and Psylocke. All of the coolest peoples. So that's nice. And looks like you were right. Yeah, so we've got Dracula, Winter Soldier, Zemo, Pyro, and Red Skull 3. Interesting. Has he taken the pyrotechnics silliness? So he hasn't got pyrotechnics. Okay. It's interesting. We'll just wait for him to move his cards over. Probably easiest.
Yeah, I think pyrotechnics loses a bit of value on a pay to flip because you can't use it to swing a secure like you could with regular secure.
That's a very good point.
Liam's also given Kollar a side that sort of denies him an immediate hammer pickup.
Oh, very nice, yeah.
With Apocalypse, that's pretty big. I mean, him deploying centrally and immediately picking up a hammer would have been a bit of a disaster.
Yeah, that's unpleasant because he can then move, teleport, and absolutely smack somebody.
Yeah.
Because one of the things I like about Thanos is like he can deploy. If you deploy that hammer, he can like move and famine hop onto the madman and then flip it and punch somebody. I think.
Again. Yeah. Yeah, very cool. So, I haven't seen Liam's cards yet, but from Kollar we got Immortal Servants and Recal, so that's two very good bits of dice fixing. I think they both cancel Red Skull's leadership effectively, don't they?
Yeah, they're really good into Red Skull, getting out of the skull crits.
Yeah,
That's quite
you
nice.
also get an extra. It's still an extra dice, isn't it? But it won't count as a success.
Yes.
Regardless if you roll back into a still. So it takes away half the damage in addition to what Recal would normally do, which is pretty cool.
And Kollar really likes Recal effects with the human area because big boys like Apocalypse just in general quite benefit quite a lot from them.
Yeah.
Looks like Winter Soldier setting up for the hammer. Makes sense.
Yeah, great crisis for him. He's got some good targets as well. I think like Magic, Psylocke, and Toad, all shredded by.
Yeah, Magic gets absolutely roasted by Winter Soldier. It's not a good Magic for her.
Is Psylocke? Is she stealth?
She is, yeah.
She is, okay. And Toad's pretty shit against Winter Soldier as well because of the rapid fire timing versus slippery.
Yes.
And Soldier often gets 2 pops in him.
Oh, he's moving his cards over. Did he take Soldat? Could be interesting. So no. Oh yeah, Soldat's over there. So Bucky's going to start with 2 power. So he maybe has to teleport directly onto that hammer and then shoot someone if they poke their head out.
Yeah, I think from that spot, there's almost no reason for any of the Servants of the Apocalypse characters to go within 5 of where that would be because of the B shape. So I think the best bit there is likely that Bucky will be able to pick up a hammer, move, and then start next turn with 2 power. So we can, yeah. So I don't think we'll see. I wouldn't see anything outrageous on turn 1, but yeah, it'd be very good for turn 2.
So Kollar's deployed his Toad, so showed his hand as to where he's going to pick up the hammer first activation, most likely. So It gives Liam a bit more information about what he wants to do. Well, that's crates a size 4, so Dracula can't just walk over it and get the hammer. So that's interesting conundrum. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see where Dracula ends up.
Yeah, I wonder what. How the Cabal are planning to safely grab somebody's hammers, or if they're just in fact not going to safely grab them.
Yeah, it's very interesting because if Apocalypse was to go like sort of opposite that other hammer, that'd be quite a dangerous place for them to go stand. But he's not. Yeah. He's going on the other side. Interesting. I guess maybe he just wants to avoid Dracula.
I think he probably wants a hammer on Apocalypse just as the part of the like the guaranteed game plan.
Yeah.
More so than fucking around with anything dangerous on turn 1. Because he'll probably get to. It still confuses me how all the additional pogs that he gets how they work, but I imagine he'll be able to use the famine space gem thing, pick up the hammer, and then move and attack once on turn 1, probably.
Yes, that makes sense.
And then he'll get priority for turn 2 and be able to double tap with the hammer, which feels pretty disgusting. So.
Yeah, because you can double tap and then famine away potentially. Get a bit safety.
Yeah. Or I mean, with the hammer, there's the all those extra death and war, whatever their damage things are. I'm assuming they scale. One of them scales better with more dice, doesn't it?
Yes, the war one.
Yeah. Very cool. Yeah. I also quite like magic with a hammer. I think she's a good. At least when I play Reading Convocation, I like her as one of the hammer holders because she can contribute with her range 4 energy attack, and it'd be a bit more beefy with the hammer.
Oh yeah.
Also, just by doing that, she's keeping hold of it. So just from a just by doing that, she's contributing, not keeping hold of it. If she was, so just from a still just by doing that, she's contributing, not keeping hold of it. If she was, and not exploding from the back line. But then mid to late game, when she's got all that power from using her gainer, she can come in like big limbo step, build a spender or somebody, and it can really swing a game. So I like her as the holder of a hammer early. And is she the? Maybe that's even better in Apocalypse if she's got the one that gives you the tokens if you end within out of 3.
I assume she's war. We can check. But, yeah, she's war.
War.
Famine on Psylocke and Pestilence on Beast. Death on Toad makes sense.
A little bit of damage from the energy attack into.
Yep, I've taken in a power. I'm sure Cabal's happy with that. That makes sense. Looks like Pyro's just outside 4 of Toad, so.
Yeah, that may have been a small deployment error there. That was an obvious. I think Pyro went down after Toad, almost as a counter to him. So not being a bit further around would have been a bit better. Does routing and slowing Apocalypse impact all of his extra stuff? His usage? I'm assuming it affects his usage of the.
Yeah, they all cost power. They're all superpowers with costs.
Yeah. So even if you pay 100% from
Yeah, it's still
the
still
the booby
pass.
tokens, you still have to pay one.
Yeah.
One power. Yeah. Maybe that's interesting because there's a lot of apocalypse combos that you can get for no power, but routing somebody with pyro will still force them to spend our power for it.
Yeah, I mean, he only gets to use one per turn, so it's not huge for Apocalypse himself.
Yeah, I think he's pretty. He's also a medium mover on that huge base. I think Firewall on Apocalypse would be quite tasty.
Oh yeah, the slow is actually quite good.
Especially on this B shape, I'd be interested in that.
Silent versus Parrot is an interesting matchup because obviously the stealth. Oh, it's interesting. He's staying outside of 4 even though he's got stealth. Okay. Maybe not.
Yeah, I'd be a little bit worried if I was Pyro here. I mean, he's a great model with a lot of kit, but Salak is the kind of model who will just explode him. He's got 2 sources of rerolls, big 7 dice builder. He's just a same dog, isn't he?
Yeah, Salak's amazing. She'll absolutely shred him. It's great.
Yeah. I'd say a lot of her. She's sort of held back by her affiliation tags, really, isn't she?
Yeah. And she's just good rather than super duper broken, and that's kind of where the game is at the moment. So it's,
yeah.
I think that truck might be slightly getting in the way of Beast doing his Beast things.
I think the placement of Zemo is enough. Where Zemo and Dracula are, I don't think there's a spot where Beast can land to flip the map.
Jordan's saying it's a bad Psylocke placement, and you just feel a little bit further. She's a little bit further back than I would like. I don't think she's in range to short and get within 2, which is what she'd want to do next turn. So she'd have to use a move action. If she was a little bit further forward, like just outside of 3, she could like short move and attack next turn.
Yeah.
But being max 4 means she thinks she's just out. Okay, so Beast can't do his flippy thing, but he can do a pestilence thing. So everybody's got sticky and gooey. I've got some. Oh, I've got poison, which is obviously a great shout on Pater flips. So that's going to severely neuter their ability to flip those points. And then Beast may start the next turn by rooting or slowing them as well.
Yeah.
This goodness by Liam, he's got both his central models still to activate, so they got the flexibility to go to either side. And you imagine that Pyro probably needs some backup from somebody.
I think unless you want to undo Soldat, they sort of have to go through the same side, don't they?
Yeah.
Again, unless you're willing to just have that be a dead card. But... Oh, I guess maybe you called out earlier. Maybe there is some possibility of Red Skull positioning, so Bucky can hop off him and gun into Beast. So maybe we will get some turn 1.
He may even be in range 5 of magic from there, because he can go 1 in front of Red Skull.
That'd be a disaster.
It would not be good for magic, anyway. Obviously, that means not picking up the hammer with Bucky. So
I think
he's already activated him. Yeah. So he's definitely doing that. I guess what he could do is teleport, try and get 2 power, and then teleport back to pick up the hammer. Quite risky, of course.
That is quite risky.
We've got the hammer, the hop on hammer play on Apocalypse. And now he's going to go and join the party. Where's he going to go? I imagine he's coming over to the Dracula Zemo side because, like, Pyro's not going to win that flank.
It's fucked, isn't he?
Yes. That's a rough situation for Liam, because that's where Kollar's hammer is as well. So he's got all of his threat on the side without the extract.
Yeah, it does seem pretty rough. Apocalypse is one of the leaders who's going to abuse that the most, because I think if Pyro goes down, Toad can hold down those 3 points on his own because it's a pay to flip, and then Psylocke can just rotate down to the bottom side. She's fast, and also Apocalypse could use his fucking Vengabus or whatever it's called, the celestial triangulation thing to bring Psylocke over on start of turn 3 or something like that. If Psylocke and Toad manage to deal with Pyro quickly enough to allow that.
So both Chorban and Volker are saying they double walk Thanos and try and flip on top of Pyro. But it looks like Kollar's going to go a bit more aggressive here.
Yeah, I'll let the double walk as well. I don't know. Oh no, he's got no power, hasn't he? He's got no power because he interacted with.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he doesn't have the power to do that. That makes sense. But yeah, I did think putting the hammer here near to Dracula and Zemo is probably not totally ideal.
So now he's a big hit into Dracula here.
Oh, that's a big one. Probably get shocked, potentially, or rooted maybe. Interesting. Looks like Kollar spent some leadership tokens to try and get a few more dice in there.
Yeah, I like that. I think leaving Dracula on more health because he's within.
I don't know. I don't love it. This gives him enough power to do his big boy retaliation.
But he's going to take 1 damage, so he'll die before he gets to do that.
Oh yeah. Why is he taking 1 damage? Oh, from the.
So oh yes, this does give him. Oh yeah, so I would have. Yeah, why didn't he do that? Yeah, good shout.
The route has stopped him doing the clapback though, because it would be 7 now. So that makes sense. Yeah, start of next turn, Beast can Pestilence Bomb and automatically kill Dracula without having to make an attack. Oh,
yeah,
which is quite tasty.
Yeah, that is quite tasty. Although I'd be tempted to just attack him immediately with Apocalypse and get the 2 hammers on him.
Yes, that's a good point. So Bucky's going into Thanos. It's an interesting little dance here because he doesn't want to roll those wilds because he'd be healing him back. He has rolled a wild. He's created into a wild. Takes 4. Oh my days. Bucky. The heals one back. Yeah, Bucky with this leadership is a bit tasty.
Yeah. Wait, he wants the wild for rapid fire.
That's true, so, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine rolling that.
Okay, so that one gets blocked, but now he's got enough power to pick up the hammer and then shoot him again.
Not only does it get blocked, but it gets it heals him as well, doesn't it?
Oh yes.
So yeah.
Oh, because every attack, yeah, not just conditions.
Yeah.
So another big attack from White Soldier, but he's got a bit of better block this time.
Yeah, the healing is it's not as good as damage reduction in this instance, isn't it? Because this is powering up Bucky. All
Yes.
sorts.
Yeah.
User. And yeah, he doesn't spend power like particularly incredibly, does he? In comparison to some other characters, but he'll get to juice up.
Yeah, I think
Red Skull's superpowers.
it's situational, but if he has like the when he can do like the super mega chain Hydra tactic, so for like 4 people, then suddenly he does use power like amazing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So yeah, interesting little turn there. Bucky rolled like mad, but because of Apocalypse's ability, he's only taken 3 damage in the end.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like Beast is taking a damage. Yeah, so the classic 4/4, but some damage already.
Advantage to Apocalypse, I think, early.
Yes. So yeah, I think I'd be doing the Beast thing here. I don't want 2 hammers on Apocalypse now because it just makes him too much of a target for.
Yeah.
So yeah, Beast can just grab a hammer and run away. Maybe kill Dracula slow Zemo here.
Yeah, that sounds pretty gross. Yeah. I guess it denies Zemo an impactful activation as well, doesn't it? If he kills Dracula, slows Zemo, and walks back, Zemo's on no power because of poison. So slowed. Yeah. What a shit activation that would be. I wonder if there's a spot between. Oh no. I'm tripping. I was wondering if he could get Bucky within 2 of Zemo, get the rerolls, but I don't think that's enough.
The extra thing, if he does this Beast thing, is that he gets to pick up the hammer without an action, so he can double walk away with it, which is like quite an uncommon thing to be able to do. So it's pretty gross.
Yeah. He does. How many totes? We have just 1. Yeah, if he had some more, he could throw Zemo away as well. Which is brilliant. We dove straight into this, Joe. Did you have a good Christmas and stuff? How was your?
Yeah, it was really nice, thank you. Just now with the family and stuff. How about you?
Yeah, same. I went abroad, but back now and having a lovely time.
So you were in Berlin, weren't you? Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Was that for Christmas Day itself?
Yeah. My sister-in-law.
Nice. So how long were you over there for?
I got back yesterday. So
oh wow! Okay.
The 22nd to 10 days. Yeah, it was nice. Berlin's a cool city, and obviously great to be there over Christmas for the German sausage and spicy wine.
So we've got a celestial technology here from Thanos, which is very interesting. So he's given up that. Maybe he's going to do the pestilence bomb with Apocalypse and then run away.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So yeah, it looks like he's done that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Anders is one of the better Apocalypse players out there, but I'm not sure I understand this. I think doing it with this is that made you activate Apocalypse immediately, which maybe he was worried about going down straight away to Bucky's hammer nonsense.
I guess this protects him from Bucky, yeah. But
Yeah. I mean, does it? Is he?
he doesn't look too... I would have measured that a little bit. He looks like a hop
Yeah.
and 5 in range
Yeah.
of Bucky there.
Yeah. And
I guess this...
he's-
Go on.
yeah, and if you were to activate Beast early and do the days, if you were to have Apocalypse dazed in retaliation, you would not relinquish priority, and then you would get the chance to KO Dracula at the start of 3. But now you can unload into Apocalypse here with all of these nasty Cabal boys, and not give away the priority that you're going to get because of Dracula's days.
Yeah, I also think I would have slowed Zemo here rather than rooted him, because he can now move, punch magic, get 1 power, maybe flip that point.
Yeah. Alright, so we got 4 hits, but Toad blocked 3 of that with cover.
Classic Toad.
Yeah.
So Toad's got 2 power, but he's declined to Slippery, which is probably makes sense, even though he's incinerated.
Yeah. He may be thinking about it. I think
That's true.
Yeah, he's doing some measuring, so I imagine he's thinking about his next activation if he were to Slippery right now.
I guess with this Beast deployment, he's just put Beast in a position where he can reach all 4 Madmen, which obviously is a place that Beast very much likes to be. So it gives him options.
Yeah, obviously I'm not second guessing.
Oh yeah. I'm just trying to work it out for myself. Yeah, I'm trying to follow along with him rather than question him.
Yeah. Because in my mind, I've already locked down that right side of the B shape with Starlock and Toad. Yeah, they're going to take care of Pyro, no problem. Or at least I'm going to bank on that. Yeah, interesting the decision to spend so much power and an early Apocalypse activation to give Beast the option to rotate away from somewhere where he was already contributing quite well.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm not saying it's wrong. I don't understand.
Yeah, absolutely. So interesting. He's looking at Beast here. Maybe throwing Zemo. Sorry, Winter Soldier out of soldier range and Hydra Tactics range.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah, I wonder if there's a cool play Liam could do with because Apocalypse has already activated. He's a bit of a sitting duck now. Is if he uses Red Skull and uses most of Bucky's power to port Bucky somewhere where he can get shots into Apocalypse with the Zemo reroll. And just unload into him. I think even if Beast throws him away, I imagine there's a spot where he can do that.
Beast can do that. He could also he's 1 power short of being able to Pestilence Bomb whilst he's doing it as well.
Yeah,
which could be brutal. So if those 2 models get slowed, for example, that's not a good time.
No, or rooted. Yeah, gross. Is this still? Oh, power's done. So maybe. Or is it just 1 attack into the Toad? Maybe we missed one.
Maybe we missed one. Yeah, I definitely didn't see one. But yeah, so he's not in within 2 of Red Skull, so probably no Pestilence. So he'll probably just do the throw. Bucky with a hammer is still a menace. My God, it's quite scary. So yeah, that's sold out, and the hydro attack is probably out of the way. He's going to attack Red Skull as well. Interesting.
Yeah, if he gets the place, he can then famine bomb if he gets 1 power from somewhere.
Makes sense.
Either the damage or the skull. Which he will.
He does. I guess Beast isn't in a great position there now, but obviously Liam probably can't afford to just spend activations killing him. So he's rooting both of them again. Everybody's rooted.
Yeah. What are the options here? Is it root, poison, and slow?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. Root's the best one, isn't it? Because that's gonna affect yeah, they both got really high value superpowers. Yeah. I think Liam is all in on killing an Apocalypse here, isn't he? He's the tops. You know, Sarlacc is probably going to flip that point, or between Sarlacc and Toad, they've got a really good chance of flipping that point.
Yeah, I mean, if that wasn't the plan before, it kind of has to be now, because like he's got 2 hammers. So
yeah, so he yeah.
Because yeah, if Bucky can go a bit crazy here and get rid of Apocalypse, then he's in a bit of trouble next turn with
with
Dracula. But it's probably unlikely with Sacrifice and stuff, and both recals.
Oh yeah. I don't think he has Sacrifice, does he? He opted for Survival.
Oh, he hasn't got Sacrifice. Oh, interesting. Yeah, Survival's an interesting pick on this map. I'm not sure that's exactly what I would have taken.
So we got Winter. We got Red Skull placing somebody, assuming it's himself. Or maybe he's moved and now doing this.
Okay, I guess that was the move action then. A teleport.
It's within 2, isn't it, for his teleport?
Yeah, so I guess that's what he did. And then he's going to attack old Beast.
Oh, good attack. Is that just 2 damage? Does he explode that crit as well?
I think he exploded it into the skull.
Oh, I see. Got you. Yeah. Okay.
So he's throwing some terrain now. Just well, he's not paying. Did he pay the route? It doesn't look like he paid the route money.
No, looks like not.
Oh, he paid it off with the soldier. Sorry.
Oh, got you. Yeah, lovely.
Beast just rolling. Takes 1, 2, 1 more.
Is Apocalypse immune to incinerate? Do you know?
I think so. I think that's one of the ones. I think it's stun, incinerate, and bleed.
Yeah, I think a really cool play here would be for Magic to get power from Arcana and then a Limbo Apocalypse out of there.
Ooh. Yeah, that'd be tasty.
He's got the 2 hammers now, and just get him out of there.
It heals him as well because of the incinerate. So yeah,
That's hilarious. Yeah, get him out of there. What a great card.
Magic amazing.
Yeah. That's these little things like that I think is why we're seeing an upswing in Apocalypse's win rate. Like, he came out in the doldrums, like, worse than She-Hulk somehow. But now, we're spectating this game, and it's an incredibly powerful roster. It's the sum of the parts. Every model has got the good squads are like these characters, where it's like it's these Deadpool that you see, so it's all just good characters that will get extra like Infinity Stone type power and brilliant leadership. It all comes together to give you always cool stuff to do.
So yeah, we were talking about that Sark activation. Looks like she had to waste a move action getting in there, but don't matter. Oh, he did the Cybo. Okay. Sorry, I was looking away for a sec.
I wonder if he's contemplating rerolls here to Daze Pyro. That'd be pretty nasty.
Yeah, he's definitely thinking about something. Okay, he's paying 2 rerolls, which is all he can. So Pyro lives on 1. It doesn't really matter, he's activated, so Toad can maybe finish him off.
Yeah. I'd maybe go for the flip anyway with which he did, he missed it.
Yep.
Yeah, if he'd have got that flip, I'd have been tempted to leave leave Toad on 1 if he'd got that. But I think it's Toad the one where he gets 3 tokens if he dazes or is dazed. So I guess normally we see Toad being
that's
dazed.
right. Torben's just mentioned that if Toad dazes him, they get the 3 tokens. So that must be correct.
Gross.
Yep. So Zemo had to waste his activation. So Bucky wasn't in 5 of Apocalypse, so Bucky's had to waste his activation being a hop node. Standing on that point, he didn't have any power, so he couldn't do much else anyway.
So he'll get a power up when he activates from Solar, and then he'll double tap into Apocalypse. But yeah, I'd just get him out of here with Limbo now. To me, that just feels like one of the best ways you could use that card.
Oh, Torben said that, Bucky's rooted, so he won't be hydro-tacting off anybody. I wonder if Liam's missed that.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. I guess he can attack Beast and build a bit of power, and then or make more magic now in her spot.
Okay, so magic going in. Doing any damage to Zemo, and then he is doing the
awesome.
noise. Very cool.
I'd have been tempted. I think he did 1 damage with magic there, with cover, but based on Zemo's rooted and power status, I'd have been tempted to decline the cover. So
Yeah, I was thinking about that
sorry.
too. It was he's not doing anything with 1 power next turn.
Yeah, he's rooted. I think he shook the poison. So
yes.
Yeah.
It's pretty sad times for old Zemo when he's the best activation in this game has been shaking poison.
Yeah.
So yeah, Bucky's looking to, I don't know what he's looking to do, kill magic here, I guess. But it doesn't get him any points, does it?
Yeah.
He's shooting Beast. Interesting.
Yeah, so he needs the power from this to hop.
Yeah. I just wondered if he might shoot magic instead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This is where I don't love models like Pyro so much. Like they do, sometimes they contribute loads, but other times like this, they're just hanging around looking quite ineffectual.
Yeah. Yeah, I went through a phase of playing Pyro every game, and eventually worked out that was wrong because of exactly this. I think I really prefer him on like E shapes and H like Fisk and stuff, where this can't happen to him, where he can wake up around and pyrotechnics everybody and.
Yeah, I think the best thing on his card is also the like when he can boost his beam up and do 6 dice beams that like chain incinerate on everybody, which obviously is really good on any shape. It used to be my plan with X-Men. He would like start the turn out of danger, then storm up in and like do like mega beams.
Yeah.
So got the 1 power needed from a shooting beast. Now he's shooting magic, who does not like.
No, she does not enjoy this.
Is she in cover? I'm sure.
Yeah.
That would have been. He definitely could have positioned her so she did get cover. So I'm not sure about that. Positioning.
Nah.
So 2 for magic, rapid fire. He's doing a reroll for some reason. I'll see him obviously. So 3 into 1. We'll find out whether he's got cover here or not. He's not taking cover. Torben's pointing out that he forgot bleed on Beast, who's only got 1 health left.
No, yeah. Alright, so this toad activation is for potentially a 6-2 round.
Oof.
Pretty scary stuff.
6-2 round and in strong position as well. Like, it's not like, you've put yourself in danger to get that lead. He's actually quite well protected.
Yeah.
Because he has to kill Apocalypse with his first activation, otherwise he just double moves to the moon, and then that's game over, I think.
Yeah, Dracula might be able to fish him out with a long move and a 3, maybe, but...
I don't know, like, he can go to 2 medium walks and a range 2 place. It's just like...
Oh, yeah, he's going to the other corner, isn't he? With them.
So it's all, come on, Toad, let's do this thing. He's doing his thing.
Let's do the spender.
He might have just paid for war. No, death, maybe. I don't know.
Alright, whatever. Alright, yeah.
Something. He's paid for something. I don't know. Or maybe he paid for hop. Maybe he was in range for that. So yeah, a dazed pyro, 3 big tokens, and potentially a flip here. Looks pretty good for Kollar. Although, is that 3 dice? Has he failed to flip?
Oh, he has. Yikes.
Oopsie. So it's
Big ups.
only 9-7. Still a strong position, positionally, for Kollar, but Liam has priority, so we'll have to see what he does with it.
Yeah. I think I would be tempted to not go for Apocalypse immediately here, because otherwise Pyro's just getting taken off the board for nothing.
It's a tough choice, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
if you let Apocalypse rotate, because he can potentially now bring magic with him, get her out of dodge as well in the power phase with Celestial Technology.
I just think if you are 100% gonna, well, not 100%, really likely gonna lose if Pyro explodes here, and that side just collapses. Like 3 points a turn from that.
Yes,
Feels dreadful.
but what is Pyro definitely gonna deal with these models? Though that's the problem.
Not definitely, but
You just have to risk it,
bet.
I guess.
It's
Because he's
incinerated. No, I thought she was from splash into Toad earlier. Wonder if
I don't think she was within 2.
no.
But yeah, I mean, Cyclops in martial artist range, so
Yeah, that's very.
because you obviously have to kill her, because otherwise she's the one threatening him the most.
Yeah, so he is going with Pyro immediately.
Yep.
I don't know, he spent 5. He spent 6. Is this the
Spender plus 2
Spender.
dice, so yeah, 9 dice automatically.
Yeah, yeah.
It's big boy stuff. Doesn't have the money for the leadership trigger though, so he might take damage if he tries to use it. Oh, yeah, 3 crits coming in, but Solok's blocked 3. Oh, he's whiffed all the crits, so 6 if he's used the leadership. So Solok takes 3. And yeah, he did use leadership because he take the damage.
Yeah.
And then splash damage onto Toad. And then he has to decide what he's going to do now. That's good positioning from Kollar. He's not giving Liam a beam here. So that would have been another option.
Yeah, this has got the auto incinerate as well, which is quite nice. So
Yep. So yeah, but it's he's just got a 5 dicer now into he's going to Toad. Interesting. Okay. I guess he wants that hammer.
yeah, I think that's good.
So yep, Toad has gone down. The hammer is Pyro's.
I think that's a really good activation from Liam. I think that's like, it's hard to sometimes tunnel vision from the sort of apocalypse situation, which looks pretty dire down at the or on the left hand side of the B shape as apocalypse looks like the sort of bottom side from the of the stream. But that, yeah, it's hard to. I think that's what I would have done from spectating, but in the game, I'd have been really.
It's tough, isn't it? This is it's a tough decision to make because like it's likely that Psylocke kills KOs, Pyro takes the hammer back, but now Liam's got ability to then daze Psylocke back. It's like the longer term plan. The idea that he's gonna have to daze Psylocke at some point, so he's put resources into doing that whilst those resources still existed on the table.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think the other option, like going for Apocalypse. If you go before he activates, he's so unlikely to one-shot him, even with Dracula's big nasty spender. And it's, I think I would want to be activating last here with Liam, because you're not going to reap a lot of the benefit from priority next turn, because survival's on the table, so you're not going to be able to like KO Toad, for example, with the first activation. So I'd like to be able to, now that he's activated Pyro and Dazed a model, he's almost certainly going to get to go last here, and flip some points to sort of counteract the 3 hammers sort of situation that if Apocalypse survives, he's going to be left with. So he can hold on to 2 magnet and maybe get the 2 magnet at the bottom of the stream, and a hammer somehow he can keep parity on points.
Yeah. So Kollar seems looking very fragile. There's a lot of models, not a lot of health left. So Liam's going to want to hope that he can like just remove loads and loads of activations this round and try and get back into it that way. But the problem with pay to flips is that it doesn't get you the points automatically. So Beast coming in, looking at a Pestilence Bomb potentially.
Yeah, they're all rooted there. I'm not sure how much impact slow is always good. But
I guess slow sets up the problem for when Apocalypse rotates.
Yeah. He could just do the damage, couldn't he? And
yeah.
It's just the damage for everybody.
That's true.
Yeah. The way all of them...
Oh, he could slow Zemo here and then throw him behind this size 4 thing. Just get rid of him completely.
Gross. Yeah. The nice thing about Liam's positioning of his models is that Dracula's got enough power for the retaliation plus the nasty spender. So no matter... and sacrifice. So no matter who he attacks, he's looking at going into all of that.
Yes, the Dracula sacrifice bubble is a really scary thing.
Yeah. Looks like Collar's taking some time to consider looking at magic now. While he's doing that, Joe, what are we watching here? What is this?
This the Eurovision One contest.
That's right. It's the final, everybody.
The grand finale. And excitingly, this will be our first ever 2-time winner. So the previous 7 have all been won by 7 different people. So,
and the previous 8. This is the oh no, this is the 8th one. Yeah, the previous 7. Yeah, and I think that's really cool. Like, there's 50. We've had 50 different like unique players participate in the 8 editions. In some really, really good players. You know, these two, Pastrami, yourself. You know, really some of the best players in Europe play regularly, and to not have somebody dominate, it's been great to see. You know, everybody takes varied rosters. We don't see the same stuff over and over again. It's just really nice to have seen so many different people do so well.
Yeah, it's awesome. I think it goes to show the good strength and depth in Europe, and that no one's being particularly sweaty as well. Or if they are, it's not working. So he's slow bombing everybody, which obviously is not going to be fun. I guess this is where Apocalypse really just thrives, isn't it? When you get a little bit of a points lead and then just start pestilence bombing the world and just like make it impossible. I got done by the sacrifice Dracula play the other day. I was playing somebody, I can't remember what, it might have been Mawson. And he Dark Drain Beast, but then Beast survived against Dracula somehow. Like he took 0 damage from a Dark Drain builder. And then I attacked somebody with Beast and he sacrificed it into Dracula, and then Dracula hit him with Dark Drain still active and just absolutely finished him off.
Oh, what a terrible person.
Well, it's a terrible play by me, so fully deserved.
Yeah. It's a scary man, is Dracula. Does the slow do anything to Dracula here? Hasn't he got a move and not be slowed? Superpower.
He does, but if he uses that, he can't use the long move, so it does do something, I guess.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
So Bucky's off. He's doing something. I don't know what. I wasn't paying attention.
No, this is still Beast's activation. So Beast has moved.
He's
thrown Bucky. Oh. And then now he's got another activation to do. I think he's rolled some dice. So I think he's rolled 5 dice despite being shocked.
Tut.
Tut. That's it. And as we know, there's no such thing as an honest mistake. He is a cheat. That's it.
That's it. Inquisition time.
That's it. Impossible to miss something like that.
He's rolled it again.
Complex game.
He's. I hate when people roll it again, because if they roll better, you just feel awful. It's just so annoying. I don't know why that feels so bad.
Yeah. No. So this went. Somebody's rolled 4 defense dice, so I imagine this is Red Skull. Yeah.
Okay, so he's just killed Red Skull with 4 dice.
Cool.
Fun times.
Oh, that's awful.
And now he's doing something. I guess this is somebody shooting Beast, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe is it Zemo? I think that he's stood in a position where he can't do much else than attack Beast. Doing the 1 damage gets him the long charge, so maybe I would imagine this is Zemo activating here.
Yeah, it looks like it. Talking to Wing, it might have been got you back.
Got you. Yeah.
So it might not have been activation at all.
It's still a disaster having Red Skull dazed here.
It's this absolute pickle and a half. Jorben is accusing his friend of being a cheat for real, which is the kind of camaraderie we like to see.
Yeah. No other option, is there?
Well, how are we to know? We just have to assume, don't we? Like, there's no way of knowing what's inside someone's soul, so we'll just have to assume the worst. So Dracula is in range here of a big boy attack into old Apocalypse. Nobody can pay for Dark Rain though now that Red Skull's down, so that's a problem. Although
and Dracula do it himself.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah,
that's true. He wouldn't have power to flip the point though if he did that. So this might be. Oh, can't pick up the hammers if he does do him though. So this is a bit of a problem.
Is the throw before damage on the spender?
It's before damage.
It's away. It's
away. It's before damage, and he has brace, so he won't.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He could use the superpower to sort of hypnogaze to bring him closer.
Ooh, yeah.
Before doing so.
If he's not doing that, he's just
immediately straight in.
Yeah. So yeah, there would have been an interesting bow. I mean, if he bows, he can't pick up the hammers though. It's just like you can pick up 1, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, boom!
He's got him. I guess we might be seeing. Oh my days!
Yeah.
A big block. He's out of range to pick up the hammers. Yeah. I imagine there'll be a recal here. one
no,
of
he's lived.
Oh, he's lived.
On one.
Oh my days. He lives on one, then he heals back one. Oh, what's going on? They're redoing it. Oh, he's throwing him. So you're gonna make him use brace.
He's taken off 4. He's spent 4 power and.
So he's reminded him of the throw, and at that point.
Right, yeah, got you. So just rolled it back. Yeah, I guess.
And then Kollar's used some tokens at that point to do more rerolls. So he's blocked 5, which is a good block.
Yeah, that's huge because he would have had to use brace. It would have cost him 2 power because of the hammer.
Yeah. So Apocalypse survives. He's not put the damage on though, so.
No, he has. He blocked 4 and took 2, healed 1.
Okay. No, there he's doing it now. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, from the throw. 1 from the throw.
Yeah. So he's now bowing magic. Let's get rid of her. And then he's going to try and flip this point with his last power.
I guess with the days of Red Skull, does Liam retain priority to he does. So
yeah, that's interesting. So he could get those 2 hammers next time.
Yeah. Although now with him with Apocalypse outside of 3, maybe if Dracula doesn't have a double tap with the vampire.
Yeah, this is the big weakness of Dracula. If he doesn't start within range to punch people, then suddenly like 1 attack.
Yes.
Because he's very power hungry. If he's not doing builders, then he starts using power really quickly.
Yeah. I've been playing him a bunch in Complication. Sort of not a problem there. He just goes where he wants.
Yeah.
Special stuff. He's everywhere, isn't he? Absolutely everywhere.
Yeah, he's a big meanie.
Yeah. But if you wanted to play an event where he wasn't allowed Joe, how would you go about doing that?
Well, why don't you tell me, Jim? What's coming up on the horizon?
What's coming up is the next edition of the Eurovision 1 contest is a street level negotiations event. That's a good, honest MCP. 5 threat and above characters are banned.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. So no Apocalypse, no Thanos, Dracula, Thor, who nobody enjoys him anymore. Not allowed. So you see some good, honest
Web Warriors mirror matches.
Web Warriors and X-Men can be playing each other. Yeah, that's right. The devil,
Well, that's good moral MCP, isn't it?
Yeah. So we took a vote with sort of 52%.
Well, as we know, that is a resounding success that cannot be argued with.
That's right. Outright majority in Europe. So. But yeah, I quite like the street level. It's just for I thought in the new year, first one we do before the crisis changes and other we've all heard the leaks of other changes coming. It'd be good to cleanse the palate before everything changes.
Yeah, absolutely. I think everyone's getting a little bit tired of just getting bonked on the head by Thor every game, so it'd be nice to do something different. Yeah,
absolutely. I was a bit disappointed though. Obviously, my affiliations are all 5 foot leaders. So,
yeah.
Yeah. I might just pass. I might just dip this one up.
We're having a big think here.
Yeah, I wonder if he's doing the maths in his head. What happens if Psylocke takes out with the days of Red Skull? If Psylocke just takes out Pyro, gets his hammer, flips the point, and Kollar and Apocalypse rides off into the sunset. That's 6 points puts him on 15. I wonder if he's trying to win now. Could he get 7? Is that realistic?
If he flips that point from underneath Zemo, then he can get 7 this turn, can't he?
No, he'd need Bucky's hammer or the other Madman.
Well, Magic can get both of these.
Yeah. Now that she's activating.
A lot of dice required. He needs to roll over somebody twice to get it, so it's like a 1 in 4. But I like this. It's just like if he gets a couple of these, it puts so much pressure on Liam just to be moving people in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
So he's got 1.
And he can't actually attack Dracula because he'll almost automatically die.
Yeah. Dracula, it just has to be left alone now.
Yeah.
So he's gonna go and have a fight with Bucky. Interesting. There's definitely a chance that she just kills him because she'll have rerolls.
Yeah. She's not moved. Actually, this is just a big little step and.
Yeah, she did the big limbo.
Yep. Yeah, rerolls. Nasty.
Go choppy chop. Oh, he's given him a reroll for special training, whatever you say.
Yeah. Oh, he's only two missing as well. Poor Bucky, isn't
he? Yes. So.
Been a while since I saw him in the wild.
Currently not killing. What if Kollar's going to go for the rerolls here? He's not.
He's only got 1 token. Could he magic generate tokens during her activation somehow?
Yeah, I don't know. She should get 1 for damaging him there, but
Oh right, okay, got you.
Why she only got 1 health left? Oh, was it? Oh, it must have been Bucky next turn.
There's a big, huge activation coming here, isn't there? With Zemo moving along.
So he shook the slow and just moved. Oh my god!
Oh, a poor boy. Oh, this is setting up the hop onto Central Crate. Bucky to try and double gun Apocalypse.
Yeah. Did he not have? He shook the slow and moved. Oh yeah, it's 2 actions. Jesus, that's so rough.
Yeah.
So, he could restrict. If he gets Apocalypse here, then Kollar will be holding 0 hammers.
Apocalypse is still to activate though, so he can.
That's true. Oh, and many if he goes down. I guess he could activate Thanos now. Apocalypse now.
Apocalypse now.
Lol.
Yeah. He can't realistically do anything to Bucky, can he? Because of a sacrifice. So.
It's true.
He's move one attack. I think that thing in the middle is size 3, isn't it? So he's going to struggle to double tap. Well, he can't attack Zemo without moving. So
he's got no displacement, so he can't do anything that tells it about him. So,
yeah.
I might double move Apocalypse over to the top right Madman. And then if he goes down, Psylocke go pick up the hammers. Yeah, no, that's terrible. Yeah. Just kill Pyro.
Yeah, I mean, if he goes down, he's still in a pretty nice position, aren't you? I'd be tempted to activate him just so Psylocke can go last. Because if he activates Psylocke now, he's giving Liam the opportunity to get Apocalypse. So,
yeah,
it's just going for the corner, isn't it?
Yep. It's going to be rough. So he's going to score at least 4 now, which take him to 13, and then those 2 hammers on Apocalypse will be 15.
Yeah, he's got 6 in a minute. So.
Oh yeah, so if Silas gets those 2 more points, then that's just...
Oh no, sorry, I'm counting that in my mind, that Silas getting those 2. Yeah, if Bucky comes over to try and do something about Psylocke and doesn't get her, then he runs the risk of losing right now to
Yeah, it's a rough spot for Winter Soldier now, because like he's being threatened by Psylocke if he gets too close. I mean, Dracula's just completely out of the game now, so you have to think positionally. This is just pretty much a winning position now from... If Pyro gets KO'd here from Psylocke.
Yeah. You try and daze Psylocke with Bucky. I think that's got to be the play to keep those 2 points, and then it'll be 4-all.
This keeps you in the game, isn't it?
It does keep you in the game.
The thing about Apocalypse going that far away is that he's now like less relevant next turn. So if you manage to get a 4-all here,
he's not actually that irrelevant. I think with the Famine Gem and the 3 range 3 build, he's still threatening to KO Pyro with his activation.
Sure.
He's going for Apocalypse. Yeah. I think I'd have gone for Psylocke. Is he going to get cover from that?
I think that is size 4. Yeah, it is size 4.
Yeah.
This is rough. It's only 1 activation.
Yeah. 1 attack, yeah.
Okay, so no leadership. So 3 coming in versus 3 blocks with cover, so no damage.
And a heal, yeah, disgusting.
And then he did get the rapid fire. It looks like he missed the bleed heal.
The bleed heal and the attack heal.
I think the attack is when you do damage, I'm not sure.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's only on damage.
Oh, is it? I got you, right.
And bleed heals after his damage attack is resolved, so you got the rapid fire first. Makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a good attack, -1 damage.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, tricky stuff. I think, maybe going for the incinerated Psylocke with 1 attack might have been interesting to sort of save 2 points, keep Pyro alive for next turn, and then would have been 13, 11. I mean, you're still struggling, but
I think 13-11 is a position where if dice happen, you can possibly still win the game. Like 15-9 is not. So I think you have to play for the out, don't you? Even if it feels bad to give Pyro away.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely.
So Psylocke going into Pyro. It's 3 crits so far. No defense. 4. That's gonna kill him. So that's 1 already.
Oh, yeah.
She's got another attack. She could flip this and then maybe kill Winter Soldier if she gets lucky, and that'll be 8. Are we 7 points already?
Yeah. Disaster.
So she still needs to flip that point. Wonk. I guess that's what she's doing now. gets it. It's all good. And that was without even using the TCE, so she's using that now. 7 dice mystic into Bucky, and she's got some leadership reroll tokens available.
Yeah, maybe 8 with the hammers.
Oh yes, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Bucky's roll 0. That's the end of old Bucky. Oh, Psylocke, look at this. What an MVP.
Yeah.
Absolutely mashing people.
Oh, gross. Well, congratulations to Anders. Mamma mia, here we go again.
That's it. That's awesome. So congratulations to Anders. I think that was the game there, unless we're counting it wrong. Yeah, awful hammers, 7 points.
Yeah, the hands are moving fast. When the hands move fast, that's it.
Like this. Ooh, yeah.
Get your grey hand in there. There we go. Yeah.
Sweet. Okay. Should we pop over and say hello? See what they want to say. Anything?
Yeah, sure.
And the things leaving.
Hey guys, thank you for letting us stream. Congratulations to Anders for his victory.
Thank you. So quick drop in. So yeah. Oh, they're both there. Cool. Hey guys.
Just come and say hello. Very quickly. So Liam, how do you feel? What do you think went right or went wrong in that game?
A lot went wrong. Yeah, I don't really have. I wanted to play wider, but I felt taking Nebula again into Apocalypse just doesn't really do anything because I'm just.
Yeah, and on pay to flips, it's rough to have Nebula.
Yeah. He's just gonna get a free target, and he's just getting a free pestilence buff because she's gonna be in range normally of someone to buff up that extra condition Evo token gain.
I mean, my round 1 into Dracula sort of set the pace, and it's hard coming back from that since I was able to daze Dracula with a non-attack, so he didn't get to do his cool shit.
Yeah, I mean that's even better than dazing him round 1, isn't it? Like putting one off thing, so you can take his activation away as well. So
exactly.
It's just gross.
So I think Liam played a game that he had to play. We've been talking a bit about like the how rough the 4 white Thanos list is on a pay to flip, because you just get out rotated and you kill one guy, but then you get outscored on. And like I like the choices he's picked here. Like Dracula being able to clear all conditions is good if Dracula survives, which was the problem, and then of course there was no need for me to interact with him after he doesn't have a hammer anymore. And like Bucky is so scary. The fact that I'm running Apocalypse away from Bucky is freaking hilarious. Yeah. But he just shoots through people.
Yeah, he's terrifying in this list in particular, and like you've got a lot of models that don't want to see it. Like magic just like absolutely evaporates to him.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, you did really well. Give him so many targets to take out. He can't kill everybody on his own.
No, that's the whole. And I mean, like there was I had some insane block dice as well, so I can't. There's nothing I can say. Really, like my all of my defensive cards are basically unplayed, which says a lot about my dice.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's very good.
And so are Liam's, to be fair. Most of them.
I listened to your episode of the Danger Room, and you were saying this is the strongest secure for Apocalypse. You think?
I believe so.
We saw, I think that in a way here, it's like because you get to threaten like violence as well as scoring with your reach. So yeah,
it's like Apocalypse reaches any scenario point on the table round 1. There's nothing you can do to prevent that because he can always walk famine and hit someone. And with like if there are targets that have like lower defenses, sort of if Liam had activated Bucky early, that would have been a target, for example, like two mystic defense getting hit by a 8 dice mystic attack with 1 or 2 rerolls that could easily just one shot someone. Unless you want to spend the power for sacrifice round 1. So there's I think Apocalypse plays the pay to flip game very well, second or equal only to X-Men, I think, because you have a strong power denial game while also threatening like scalpel like attrition, and then you're getting extra taxed by the conditions. Like CMO made no attacks this game.
Yeah.
No.
It's just gross. I think we saw that, didn't we? Like, as soon as you have a good turn, which you had on round 1, then you can just layer on all of the conditions, and then it's just impossible.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I want to thank Liam for being a very good sport, despite my defense. Like the dice rolls were certainly not in his favor this game, I would say.
Yeah, well, it was wonderful. Thank you for letting us watch. You got any questions, Jim?
No. Cheers, boys. Thanks for playing in the event, and well played, both of you. And
thank you.
Yeah, happy New Year.
Thank you. You too.
Happy New Year. We just sort of pop in quickly and say thank you, and thank you for letting us stream. And that'll be it. See you all later. Bye.
See you. Bye.
Bye.